Again, like I said in one of my former videos, Ford, Chevrolet, these dealerships, Chrysler, are going under. We don't have to buy foreign vehicles, you know. So get on board and let's put Suntrup out of business. Again, I'm looking for the trial. I'm looking forward to the trial. After November 24th, I'll make another video and make contact with you to let you know what's going on in the direction that we're going after November 24th. When something happens, you'll be the first to know. Thank you. Hi, Hans Overton here. I decided to update you on the arrest that occurred in May of 2008 during my boycott on the corner of Lee May Ferry and Lindbergh Boulevard in St. Louis County, Missouri. The charges that were filed against me were as follows. After the arrest, I was charged with disturbing the peace, interfering with a police officer, and soliciting. At no time was I disturbing the peace. At no time was I interfering with a police officer, and at no time was I soliciting. You can refer back to the video, and you can see clearly that none of these things happened during the course of my interaction with the police officer prior to that. This was in May, again, of 2008, May the 2nd. I received a letter from the St. Louis County Assistant Prosecutor, Mr. Brian Malone, and he told me at this time, this letter is dated August the 14th, 2008. This arrest happened on May the 2nd, 2008. Mr. Malone stated in this letter written to me, I am the prosecutor representing St. Louis County in the above referenced case. After reviewing your case, I have decided to dismiss the charges currently pending against you. I intend to reissue different charges which more accurately apply to the conduct leading to your arrest. I was arrested for doing these particular violations. The prosecutor sent me a letter stating he's going to throw these violations away that they said I did, and they're going to more accurately file different charges. Eventually, they even throw those charges away. They charged me with, they threw one of them out. Eventually, he charged me with walking along a roadway, traffic person to obey officer, I guess failed to obey an officer, and false report to a police officer. All three of these violations are totally different from the three that they charged me with in the beginning. And even then they amended again after that. He eventually charged me with again they did away with one. They charged me eventually with walking along a roadway and false report to a police officer. Remember, we started with soliciting, peace disturbance, and interfering with the police officer. Those are their initial charges. Then we finally end up with walking along a roadway and false report to the police officer. All of these are lies. From the first charge to the last charge, we're all lies. You can clearly see that out of all the violations that they charged me with, none are in the videotape. None. And the videotape was rolling the whole time I was out there. And none of these things, none of these violations that they say I was doing that I did. But eventually, we went to trial. We went to trial because I would not plead guilty to anything. Mr. Malone asked me to, if I would plead guilty to just simple walking, he would charge me $25 fine and we'll be done with it. No court cost or anything, just $25. He just wanted a guilty plea to show up on his record. I wasn't going to give him that. I went to trial. We went to trial. We went to trial and on February the 25th, 2009, this year, we selected a jury with a voir dire process, and out of that jury poll, the judge in the case selected 12 jurors and an alternate from the jury poll. We had the trial. We had two assistant prosecutors, and the St. Louis County put the sergeant in the arrest video on the witness stand, and also the police officer who wrote the police report. They put them both on the witness stand. After my cross-examination, which was a 2-day trial, I took this witness stand on the second day. In my own defense, I had no witnesses, no police officers, no people, no one but myself. And I also represented myself in this case. I had no attorney. When it was all over, said and done, the jury found me guilty of walking. And they found me not guilty of giving the police officer false statements. You can clearly see in the video that I was not walking, I was not in transit, I wasn't going anywhere. My fine was $100. It's ridiculous that the St. Louis County even took this to trial. They wasted county funds on 2 misdemeanors. This was a total disrespect of county funds to be used in this fashion. But you know why they did it? Because I believe the Suntrup and the St. Louis County Police Department may be in bed together. You know, that's what I believe. And trying to get rid of me, you know. But I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to leave. I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing as far as the boycott is concerned. And you can be a part of the boycott. Again, I paid my $100. I also had to pay a $65 court cost, paid those fines, and that's that. So, all in all, I'm glad that I went through this process. I'm glad that I was able to learn a little bit more about the course of I have a degree in criminal justice, but I never had a jury trial, you know, so I understand more than just reading about it. I've actually dealt with one myself. So I'm a little bit more in depth on how to do this. I'm glad that I went through this process. I showed the prosecutor of St. Louis County I'm not going to roll over. I showed the Suntrup I'm not going to roll over. You're not going to just get past me. You're not going to just brush me away. I'm going to fight you to the end. Again, if we have to do this over a second time, I'm willing, you know. Thank you.